What does being caught up really mean? Understanding scriptures and the lost books. To seekers of the truth. The idea of being caught up has often been misrepresented in mainstream Christianity, Catholicism, and even pagan religions. Commonly known as the rapture, this concept suggests that believers will escape earth to avoid tribulation. However, this interpretation does not align with Yahuah's plan as revealed in Scripture and the lost books. Instead, the truth speaks of a profound transformation and preparation for Yahusha's reign in the new Yerushalayim, reign not in a purgatorial state on the current earth, but in the renewed heaven and earth. Let us uncover the truth of this concept, examining its scriptural roots and the promise of Yahuah's eternal kingdom. The misunderstanding of the rapture. The rapture doctrine became popular in the 19th century, rooted in the teachings of John Nelson Darby and promoted through the Scofield Reference Bible. It presents a dramatic, sudden escape of believers into heaven, leaving the wicked to suffer on earth. This teaching is steeped in pagan ideologies, such as Greco-Roman myths of ascensions to Mount Olympus or heavenly realms. It contradicts the Hebraic understanding of Yahuah's plan, which centers on redemption, renewal, and his eternal kingdom. The truth of being caught up. In 1 Thessalonians 4:16-17, Shaul Paul writes, "For the Master himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet of Elohim, and the dead in Messiah shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, to meet the Master in the air, and so shall we ever be with Yahuah." This passage is often used to support the rapture doctrine. However, it describes a gathering, not an escape. The term caught up, Greek harpazo, signifies being taken into Yahuah's presence, not to abandon earth, but to transition into the next phase of his divine plan, Yahusha's 1,000-year reign in the new Yerushalayim on a renewed earth. The renewed heaven, earth, and new Yerushalayim. The book of Revelation clarifies Yahuah's ultimate plan. In Revelation 21:1-2, Yahuchanan John writes, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Yerushalayim, coming down from Elohim out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband." The new heaven and earth are not an extension of the current fallen world, but a complete transformation. Yahusha's reign will take place in this renewed creation, where sin, death, and corruption no longer exist. The new Yerushalayim, the holy city, will descend from heaven as the dwelling place of Yahuah's people. This is not a purgatorial existence on the current earth, but the fulfillment of Yahuah's promise to restore his creation. As Revelation 21:4 declares, "And Elohim shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." Yahusha's 1,000-year reign. Yahusha Mashiach will reign for 1,000 years in the new Yerushalayim, as described in Revelation 20:4-6. This period is often referred to as the millennial reign. During this time, Yahusha will rule with righteousness and justice, and the elect will reign with him. This is not an escape from earth, but a fulfillment of Yahuah's plan to bring his kingdom to the renewed creation. The millennial reign is the bridge between the current age and eternity, where the chosen will serve as priests and kings under Yahusha's authority. Insights from the lost books. The lost books, such as 2 Esdras and the Book of Enoch, provide additional clarity. They describe the gathering of the righteous and the establishment of Yahuah's kingdom. In 2 Esdras 7:26-28, we read, "For behold, the time shall come when the signs which I have foretold you shall come to pass. And the city which now is not seen shall appear, and the land which now is hidden shall be disclosed. And everyone who has been delivered from the evils that I have foretold shall see my wonders. For my Son, the Messiah, shall be revealed with those who are with him, and those who remain shall rejoice 400 years. These writings affirm that Yahuah's plan is not escapism, but transformation and renewal, rejecting pagan doctrines and seeking the truth. To seekers of the truth, it is vital to reject doctrines rooted in paganism and man-made interpretations. The rapture doctrine distracts from Yahuah's ultimate purpose, the restoration of his creation and the establishment of his kingdom in the new Yerushalayim. Yahusha taught us to endure until the end and to prepare for his return. In Matthew 24:13-14, he said, "But he who endures to the end shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all the nations, and then the end will come." Our focus should not be on escaping tribulation, but on aligning ourselves with Yahuah's will and preparing to enter his eternal kingdom. Conclusion. Being caught up is not about abandoning earth for a mystical escape, but about being gathered into Yahuah's presence to fulfill his divine purpose. It is the promise of transformation and the joy of reigning with Yahusha in the new Yerushalayim on the renewed heaven and earth. To all seekers of the truth, may this understanding inspire you to delve deeper into Yahuah's word and the lost books. Let us prepare for the glorious day when Yahusha will return and establish his righteous reign. Shalom, Divina Gloria Israel.